wondering what we're doing.
I thought you were going live.
We are live. We're live now.
Oh, we're live now.
Hello. We're
Yeah,
totally
thanks.
unorganised. Oh, Carla's back. Carla's back.
Hi,
Hello, everybody.
No, we can't hear you, Carla.
Oh,
Oh, what?
no.
Sign language.
Do it on your phone. Yeah.
Oh,
Elephant poo. No.
no, that doesn't work.
No. Fuck, shit, wank.
You're not supposed to say that bit out loud.
No, can't hear you.
Well, hopefully we'll sort that out. Hello, everyone. Sorry we're late. We ordered the Chinese, which turned up way late. So we've just scoffed our body weight in Chinese food. And we're now, oh, wine.
How much did you order?
Only a dish each.
Not much, really. I'm exaggerating.
No, I only ate half of mine. The rest I'll have to reheat.
What did you order? What you having?
Mine, what was yours?
Mine was fried vegetables in black bean sauce with cashew nuts.
Nice.
And you had.
Mine's
do you know what yours?
sweet and sour Hong Kong style chicken.
Yeah. Carla's back. Can we hear her?
Oh, I doubt it.
Testing.
Yes.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yay.
What did you do differently?
I downloaded a thing yesterday to try and do a thing, which I will talk to you about in another way at another time. And it had defaulted as my default thing, and it isn't the right kind of thing for defaulting at all.
Don't ever do things for stuff.
I did a thing. I'll never do a thing again.
No.
No, things are dangerous.
So, Queenie is in. Good evening.
Mother of
And,
Let's acknowledge some of these lovely people who are wondering what the hell is going on.
Yes. Crazy.
Hi, Peter.
the flute player in the band. Yeah.
What?
In the imaginary, while we were in the waiting room waiting for this party to start, me and Carla were like, God, this, backstage is rubbish. There's not even
worst backstage party ever. Where's the boy band? And then we were assigning instruments to resell a boy band, and we gave Peter Ray the flute.
Yeah.
Wow. That's about as random as it gets.
It was an old band by the time we'd finished.
So these two were sat in,
Oh, I'm sorry.
in the waiting room while we're running around the house.
I'm sorry.
It's quite all right.
I was trying to tell you. Are you trying to hide my little cards here in books now?
I forget
It's
to
always
put these in.
I just
Andrea brings
found
her
it.
orders in with like fancy little cards, and then I wrap the things up and then
Found
forget
it in
to
a
put
book.
this.
He's hiding it from me, so I don't know.
Well, you tell me off if you find them.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I did try to tell you that we were still trying to get some food in us.
Hi, Doozer's Emporium. Who have we got? Laura, Ian, Queen City Flips. That's a new name to me, is it?
Yeah,
Is it a new name to you?
you know to me. Hello.
Hello. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to chill out for a bit, really, and say goodbye, 2020. Haven't you been a barrel of laughs?
It's not all bad.
Hasn't all been bad.
Not all bad.
Let's focus on the positive then.
Yes, let's focus on positives of 2020.
You can start.
Well,
There was a couple of days of sunshine.
had a lot of sunshine. It was really good,
It
Yep.
was quite, yeah. There was all
and a
right.
lot of people had time to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Through the window, but still, that's not really the point, is it?
Yeah,
We did have a lot of really long, hot summer walks.
yeah, that was nice.
Once a week, we spoke to the neighbours on a Thursday night at around about 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
I haven't spoken to them since, mind.
Yours moved out, didn't they, when they realised you were going to start doing that?
Yeah.
So you got bored of talking to neighbours.
haven't really seen our neighbours. They've all been inside. We bumped into one. and
They've
she
all
was-
died. I thought you were going to say.
inside.
I've been in
We bumped
prison.
into one, and she was off to see what
The
was it?
wizard.
Saturn.
The wizard.
Saturn. Mercury.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
What were the planets that were you could really see?
I think
Um,
they might be on an MSG high.
Venus.
No,
Saturn and Venus.
last week there were two. They crossed paths, didn't they, or something?
Yeah,
Or-
wasn't it Saturn and Venus?
I think it might have been. Yeah.
Jupiter, bigger and bigger.
Well, the one with ears.
Yeah, well,
she
she-
said.
she was-
you
she
can
was off
see
to
its
the hill.
ears. She said to us. So that must be the one with the rings.
Yeah,
Saturn.
Saturn. I remembered Saturn.
We've
yeah,
got all
she-
the facts on this channel. Come here for facts, people.
She's off with her binoculars.
Pluto's the only one that I could think of that would have ears, and that's a Disney character.
No. We're talking about the interstellar rings.
Is that what you call them? Ears?
That's what she said.
Oh, okay.
There's also rings around Uranus.
Not if you
There,
watch Clock.
there are indeed. Anyway,
I'll send you some
welcome,
soap.
welcome, people. Oh, happy New Year from the US.
Oh,
So we get New Year
We get-
before
yes.
then.
it's already New Year in a big part of the world: Australia, New Zealand, Asia.
Rod sent me a message. He said, "I wish you a happy New Year before I'm drunk." That was hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
about,
that was like 3 o'clock yesterday.
Is that it? Is what it? This may be everybody we're having on. I don't know, Dave. Is that what you mean? Is that it? And those are the guests you can
Sorry.
muster up.
God.
yeah.
Well,
I
you know,
think we
find
commented
something
on
better.
that before we were even here. So maybe was commenting on
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact that we were missing.
Yeah, this is all before we bothered to turn up. So hi Niall, hi Mark. Laurel is in. Hi Kirsten. Hi
Is that mummy
Phil.
next?
Oh, that's me. Mum doesn't come in and nudge my elbow, not often anyway. She wants to be on telly again. Say Happy New Year, Anthony Biscuit.
Ollie
Happy New
Pell.
Year.
Ollie, we can see you. He just left a message from me and Lex in the chat. We can see you in the side chat, Ollie. You're good.
Yeah, hi Ollie. Ollie is our 13-year-old. He's a YouTuber and he's just started making videos and he
He's
gave
our pet underage kid, which is
us
getting weird, isn't it?
That's where I've seen the name. I was catching up on yours, Carlo, I think, and you were shouting him out and stuff.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
a very fledgling channel, and he said in our live stream on Sunday that his dream for 2021 was to get to 200 subscribers, and we
Yes.
said, "Don't wait, we'll do it now," and did.
Now, what's he going to do in 2021?
He's going to get to 500 subscribers.
Ah,
what he actually needs to do is make some videos for people for all his subscribers to now watch.
Yeah.
That's the next thing to do.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you, Nat.
hi, Nat.
Lex loves you.
Oh,
Gone.
oh, there goes Kai. Is that Kai? It looks like it.
Yeah, he's depressed because there's fireworks. Hey, Kaiki.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we've had some really loud ones around here.
They started fireworks like about 5 p.m.
Yeah, we went for a walk and it was just really loud. Couldn't see them because it's too much mist and smog from the fireworks.
Hi, Edward, by the way. Yep, Happy New Year.
And congrats on getting the shop back together and things.
Yeah, I need to catch up on videos.
Bye, love.
So lots
That's
of
not
people.
still leaving.
Oh, is she off to work?
Yeah, till tomorrow.
Hi, Kelly.
No. She's working till next year.
Oh, that's a good
Hi,
point.
Kelly.
Yeah.
So was that all we could muster up for highlights of this year?
What the sunshine?
There was
The
some
sun
sun.
shone.
And
We went to some really good jumble trails. That was one of my highlights
Yeah.
when we were allowed out and stuff.
you had some fabulous jumble trails. We are proper gel about those.
They are spreading. They are like they're becoming
Jumble
like a
super
thing.
spreaders.
Like a virus.
They're becoming a thing, and they're so easy to set up. And we've been talking about actually doing something exciting and producing our own app.
Should you say that?
Watch this space.
Yeah, we talk about a lot of things.
We talk about a lot of things, so it might not happen, but I'm going to talk to a man about how expensive it might be to produce a really cool thing to do with them. Anyone watching?
Depending on how much you want to pay, my brother will do it.
Is he in app development?
He Well, he worked for Candy Crush, so yeah. He's made his own
That
app.
one did quite well, didn't it? Candy Crush. That one.
I mean, I've heard of it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it's reasonably popular.
yeah.
Well, my
Yeah.
first port of call, I found a guy who's in app development in Hitchin. So I'm going to go and, well, I was going to go and have a chat with him. Of course, we can't meet face to face anymore. So I don't know.
Most web developers don't like the face-to-face thing anyway. You know.
That's what I was saying something similar.
Skype call.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll tell you what we did do that was fun. Went to that cottage.
Yes, loved that.
Cottage with more like that on me.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was about forehead for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I cracked my head a couple of times.
Yeah, that was good.
That was
We went
lovely.
exploring Suffolk.
That
with
was the very end of the summer when it was so hot, and then the week after, no summer anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was lovely.
We went with the idea of maybe getting some ideas for places we could move to, and we liked everywhere. So it was just too much choice.
Wales.
And Wales.
I was trying to talk Ellen into applying for Cardiff, but
Yes.
yeah,
Cardiff's
she's like, oh no, that's too far.
Well, it's not too far if you bloody move to Cardiff.
So,
It's a good
Yeah.
point. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea, I still haven't sorted out that game. I bought an
We
N64 and I
bought
can't
the
make
whole
it work on
console.
it.
yeah,
And
Got
how
it.
long
project for the new year.
that's been since like New Year's last year.
Yeah.
I will have had the game for a year
You
before I
have
saw.
tried though.
I bought a whole Nintendo 64 to test it on. I can't make it work. So now I'm like, is the Nintendo 64 knackered? I need to buy another game to check that.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, and it's always
yeah.
on
And
my
it's way
to-do
too
list.
late to get a refund on it.
I'm sorry, Chelsea. It will happen.
Yeah. Other highlights. Well, I mean, when the first lockdown happened, it was horrible. But in terms of our businesses online, we all did pretty well, most of us, didn't we? I mean, that for business-wise, that was a highlight, even though it was not great human-wise.
Not sure Carla's agreeing.
I totally. Do you know what? When lockdown happened, my stock of like Wii's and computer games just went to zero. Like,
How many did you have before lockdown started, Lex? In fairness, my business this year has gone from weakness to weakness, so I can't complain. It's continued on the downward trajectory that it started on the year before, which means everything is much the same as usual.
So at least it's consistent.
Exactly. Consistency is key.
Oh, well, be honest about ours. It went like that afterwards. So I don't even think Christmas has been as good. It's just no.
We've done
So-
okay, and I think that we have to count our blessings that we were able to carry on.
Yes, I think that's what I'm trying to say. The highlight is we can count our blessings. We were able to keep working, keep earning money.
Yeah,
Laney's found a few positives, and I've got to say, if Laney can find positives out of this year, then the bloody hell the rest of us ought to be able to.
is Laney in? I'm calling down the chat.
Near the bottom of the chat there, I think you're probably quite a long way up.
I am. I'm
The
trying
post I'm
to.
referring to is near the bottom.
The reseller festival, like, I mean, for one, that's
Oh,
seems
yes.
so long ago now. Like that, I mean, because it was
Was that even this year?
I know, right? But also, like, the mood has changed so drastically now. Like, if you said, do that again, and you've got to do, like, the same things, and if I had to, like, get up and DJ again, I'd be like, nah, I cannot summon the energy to do that again.
But I honestly think we should do something like that again next year because it was so much fun.
It was.
What I loved about that whole thing was the speed it happened and the enthusiasm it happened with, and I don't think we could replicate that. So some other idea that's completely random and out of the blue, maybe.
I think we should form a political party.
Resellers for the UK.
I think we should form a political party, and I should not be in charge, plainly, but I could be. I feel like I could do whatever it is that Dominic Cummings does. I could manage that.
What? Screw everyone?
Drive a bit. I don't know.
We are all still here to celebrate. Got to be a good thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Dave
So-
says, no, Carlo, I've
so-
heard your views. You haven't heard half of my views, Dave, because I don't say them live on air.
We've learned, haven't we, about talking politics and anything even vaguely controversial. That I've learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
And we're not generally that controversial. We have pretty down the middle views on a lot of things, but wow. Yeah, let's not go there tonight.
As we've learned, again, like there really is no pleasing some people. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. So you might as well just do.
I'm damned if I care.
That's where the government is, really, isn't it? Because there'll always be some people that agree with what they do, and some people that really are against what they do, and they're never going to please everybody either.
Oh, it's a nightmare job for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it.
Yeah. Hi, Mike. By the way, hope you're doing well, mate. Ashley's saying.
Yeah, well, Mike was back in hospital, wasn't he?
Again?
Yeah. Oh, or was he? No, he's home now. He
Home again, but he spilled a
broke
hot
his
cup of
leg.
coffee over his legs and got 2nd-degree burns.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
He did say that the positive of that was the fact that he has no feeling in his legs meant that he didn't suffer as much as he would have done otherwise. So there's something with somebody drawing a positive out of a negative, if ever I've heard it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, hope you're well, Mike. Becca Duke. Still got it. High five. We saved lots
I
of
don't know
money
what
this
you've
year.
got, but I'm high-fiving you.
Yes, saved lots of money not spending on fuel. I guess we did actually. Yeah. Although
Yeah,
we
I've
did-
said you.
Oh yeah, the conjunction
What?
of Jupiter and Saturn, apparently, with that behind.
Ah,
And Pure Vintage says Carla looks like a new woman.
oh,
Which one?
Thank you very much. I'll take that in the spirit in which it was intended. Thank you. I'm not
Hello,
quite half the
Joy.
woman I was. I'm not even quite 15% of the woman, 85% of the woman I was, but it's, it's going.
quiz. Well, we're going to join late. The plan is we're going to waffle and hang out and chat to you guys for a while, and then Lainey is doing stuff on Lainey's channel, and we're going to go and join in and have a drink with Lainey. Is the plan?
Yeah.
And I think
I might try
get
and
quizzed.
Eat in the middle because I'm hungry.
You had most of the dinner, didn't you?
Well, I had less than half of it.
Okay.
One question.
Yes.
Of all the Christmas presents that you got, what is the best Christmas present that you got? Incorrect.
Oh, I'm not wearing the socks.
Sorry.
Is that the reseller boy band on that shirt?
It could be.
Peter Ray on the flute.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it's Peter away at the back with his flute.
Yeah.
I did get some Depeche Mode socks from Lex. It blew my mind that you found them. And yeah,
Yeah, I got some
they're in the
Madonna
wash.
ones, which are very cool. Mine are in the wash as well.
yeah, you had Madonna ones. You spoilt us, Lex.
You
Thanks.
did. Thank you.
That was
It's one of
awesome.
those things that popped up on Facebook, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yes.
Done.
Yeah, and we very nearly finished your mum's chutney, and it was delicious.
All
Mm.
right. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Oh well, fair play. That's good going.
Chuckney,
Oh,
as Josh called it.
RJ's.
Chutney.
Hi, RJ as well. Quick drop in to wish you a happy new year. Who is excited for 2020? I'm not sure excited's the word.
No, I'm hopeful about 2021.
Optimistic.
yeah,
I'm trying.
Optimistic that good things are going to happen in 2021.
Yeah.
It's going to be an uphill struggle, but we're going to get there.
I don't mind it being 2021. There we go. That's yay.
Oh, it's Jane's birthday today. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Jane.
Happy
Sitting-
birthday, Jane.
Stuffing Quality Street. Happy New Year, lovely people.
Oh, Kelly was asking earlier, and then Ashley just asked that as well. Do you have any New Year's traditions? Now, I quite like to do my tarot and stuff on New Year's. That's
The happy birthday glasses. I got them out for Jane's birthday.
very Elton John. But like my coolest New Year's one was when I was in Munich, and to tell your fortune for the next year, they dropped solder into water and it creates.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, and mine
Right.
was like a shoe. I can't remember what it meant. But yeah,
It
I
meant
thought that was.
that was a
Can we
sign you were
close
going to
all
buy
the
some very
windows?
expensive shoes.
I should try not
Probably
to.
did, to be
You
fair.
did. I remember you doing it.
See, there you go. Yeah. But I thought that was cool. But I do like doing my tarot like a New Year's as well. So, today it'll just be, death, doom, and all of that and stuff. But it won't, because that's fine.
No.
What did you just do? Why
I
did
don't
you?
know what I've done.
What have you done?
What have you done? Have you broken the internet?
You're
No.
back. No, it's fine. What are
Yeah,
you
we
doing?
need to leave. Well, we need to leave YouTube, don't we?
Oh, okay,
You're
bye.
leaving YouTube? That's what you're doing for 21? You're leaving YouTube?
Oh, you
Break it to us gently.
No, I'm trying to close the windows because we keep buffering. So
It'll be like Cat Chat Part 2, the thingy group, won't it? And just
Oh
like,
my
by the way, guys, we're going.
it won't be, nothing could be as bad as that.
Oh, do you know that was that this year or was that last year? Because that was fun. Whenever that happened,
I think it was last year. I don't think a lot of people thought that was fun.
no, but I enjoyed it. I thought that was great.
No,
Yeah, let's not go there
Yeah.
tonight. Blimey.
yeah. Moving on.
Other chat groups are available. There
Oh,
you
I
go.
highlighted that.
Oh.
Ollie was saying, "Can you tell Lex and Carla I've gone up loads of subscribers? Thank you."
Oh, yay.
Well done, Ollie.
Well done, Ellie.
Also, Ollie, I put a link in. You asked me on. Sorry, Nick, I'm just taking over your channel. Ollie, you put a link. You put a question on. Oh, hang on. I'll come back with it.
We can wait. It's all right. Carry on.
Ollie asked if I could give him any ideas for videos that fans would like, and my reply was, his subscriber base is going to be very different to mine. Ollie, at the age of 13, doing Fortnite gaming channel, is going to have very different subscriber base to what I've got, and so I couldn't necessarily tell him what his fans would like. However, I'm trying to tell him that I did put a link as a reply to him to a blog post that has lots of ideas for videos in general, so that might be helpful. That was long-winded, wasn't it?
I think because he's also going to have, there will be a slight crossover because some people that have subbed are like resellers and stuff. But I think if you're into computer games and things, then maybe like old video games that you have bought secondhand that you're like, oh yeah, I found this game and this is really cool, and it came out like 10 years ago or something. Things like that are quite good.
But the key all the time, I think the obvious thing to say is to talk about what you're passionate about, talk about what you know, because that comes across. If you're trying to force it and do what other people want, it won't work.
Yeah, absolutely. If you try, I've tried to make a video that looks like it'd be popular, and it's just me being really stilted and useless. So it's ended up in the recycle bin,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do sensible things.
Can I share what I got crazily excited about yesterday? I think I shared it with you lot.
Yes.
I made a really stupidly geeky video about film locations that the Pet Shop Boys went to in Clacton-on-Sea on Andrea's birthday. I put Andrea through it and released this video. Thought nothing much of it. It got a few views and nothing special. Yesterday, the Pet Shop Boys themselves had obviously found the video, loved it, and put it on their official website, and views went crazy. And I've had loads and loads of messages and all sorts.
Oh,
Made me smile, that did.
Sorry.
Keely says, "Oh, Lex on my screen, looking beautiful as always, and Carla and Andrea looking good, ladies. Sorry about you."
Oh, come on. Whoa. No. Happy Christmas, Keely.
I have possibly decided though that like for a little while I'm gonna have a false tooth, which is gonna be a bit weird. But I think I might get a gold one.
Get a green one. I keep telling you, green is
a green one. But genuinely, like get like a false tooth that you can take out, but a gold one until I get like a permanent one.
Like a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might get grills, man.
DJ Lexi Lou. I'm Carla. I don't know where our names have gone. I just realised we've got no names displayed.
Oh,
all
did we do
anonymous.
that? How did you do that?
I didn't mean to do that.
You were
but-
pressing lots of buttons before.
Oh, maybe if
And
we
I'm
do-
not entirely sure about what she means by where is my dog from. Where is my dog from? As in, where did I get him? He was a semi-rescue. He was in urgent need of a new home. So that's Kai, I take it you mean, because he was the dog who was wandering around in the background a second ago.
And what breed is he? Because he's a husky and
he's a husky collie cross.
Husky collie, right? Because I was trying to explain to my sister today, and I was like, I don't know, he's like a husky and a greyhound or something.
He's about 50% husky, 40% collie, 10% moron.
And also he's like that percent dog, that percent fur.
He's floofy.
He is all floof, that boy.
I haven't actually been quarantine imposed for quite some months.
You have gone back to mopping down everything that enters the house.
I know,
including me.
Quite.
That's because you don't shower, Nick. We've told you. If you just showered, she wouldn't feel the urge to do that.
I come in and I have to put my hands up, and then I get sprayed.
You don't have to put your hands up.
It's become a thing. I go in and go, ah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, you've got to you just got to do what you think is the thing that's going to settle your nerves, isn't it? Settle your anxiety. So if obviously like the posting isn't bothering you so much anymore, but you still got to you like displace it in different ways, don't you? Like with my anxiety, like mine doesn't come out in like washing or cleaning or anything like that. Mine just goes like, oh, I feel anxious, I should spend some money. Which makes no sense whatsoever, because that's
my reaction to worrying about money is spend some money. It's a very weird thing. The moment I start panicking about not having enough money, I immediately start ordering stuff I can't afford. It's a really, really odd knee-jerk reflex.
Spending money makes me anxious, so we're a right mixed up bag here, aren't we?
We should all give our money to Uncle Nick to look after, and he could dole it out as pocket money.
Yeah.
What, like he does with Andrea? Yeah. You're allowed to with.
It's not true. Shall I tell you how much I've spent on records this year?
Yeah, I know, but you constantly tell me, well, it's because I can resell this one and I can offset it with this and I can blah, blah, blah.
There is a bit of that going on.
All the time, you're like,
It's like I have to justify it. I have to justify buying things for myself.
Which you don't have to do at all.
No, I've always been like that. Always been like that because I didn't have any money. Well, I didn't have any money. But yeah, I honestly do have to justify like everything I buy somehow.
I know.
Yeah.
It's very
Exhausting.
exhausting.
Dave's made a good point about the post. He said, I should have COVID as I handled over 500 packets today. And that's a good point. If COVID was carried on the postmen would have dropped like flies, wouldn't they?
Yeah. And this is it. And I think actually it's helped seeing you guys like opening stuff on screen. And, I think to myself, well, everyone else is doing it, so it must be all right. So I've like tried to tell my brain it's okay. I can, it's fine.
Yeah.
Be Lucky Car Boot and Bargain Hunting channel. My highlight was starting my own channel this year and getting over 100 subs in a few weeks. That's amazing.
Brilliant.
Well done. I mentioned this app. We'll have to talk about it more when it starts happening. I don't want to build hopes up because it may not happen if we get some ideas of cost. Okay. Hi, Nadine.
So, what we were talking about traditions, weren't we? And you said yours, Lex. Do you have one at all, Carla, for New Year?
No, I'm normally always in bed by about 10 o'clock. I'm not, as you know, I'm not an out person anyway. I don't drink, which makes going out very, very annoying because everybody else is pissed and stupid. So, so I'm not much of an out person anyway. And the dogs are always terrified on New Year, so somebody has to be here with them. So touch wood. Well, at the moment, we've got 2 dogs that out of the 3 that don't care. Buddy is now so deaf that he can't hear the fireworks. Which is that's a small positive to be gained from his deafness. He has no idea about the fires, so he's not bothered. Molly doesn't seem to care, so there's only Kai that's bothered. But in the past, we've always had dogs that have been. Bracken was a nervous wreck. Bracken was so ill every New Year, and this year I don't know if you guys have found it as well, but this year the fireworks haven't stopped since November. Well, since October. Normally they start in October, they stop round about mid-November, and we get a bit of a respite until New Year. But this year they've carried on, and I don't know quite why. It's been very odd.
They
Yeah.
started here on a Thursday night.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It was like, we first started with a couple of claps and then claps and bells and hooters and then all the
But yeah,
fireworks.
just so you know, children at home, the NHS don't want you to play with fireworks. They don't. They're not pleased that you did that.
Yeah. Well, I think that I was saying to Ellen that I don't really remember people setting off fireworks at New Year, in the past.
No.
It seems to be a new thing.
It was a thing, but I
And-
think it's a lot more, certainly around here, it's a lot more
Yeah.
now. There'll be
Okay.
loads later on.
And then we've also had other celebrations like Diwali, and I think we've had fireworks for Diwali as well, where in the past perhaps wouldn't have had fireworks for that either. It's seems to be.
Diwali is probably the one, and Diwali and actual fireworks night, Guy Fawkes night, those two are like that. That's fine, right? Diwali, I can understand. It's a festival of light, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I think that's why it's been more continuous, and I don't think that we used to let off as many fireworks for each celebration as we do now. I think it's become a more modern thing to do.
They've literally just started as well. Like, you can just do the first ones.
No, they started here about 5 o'clock. Kai's been sick already.
I honestly think that fireworks should be a licensed event only.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that they should be allowed. I'm not saying that we should. Wait, is it we? I'm not saying that culturally English people should be the only people who can have them on the 5th of November. What I mean is there should be set dates that you are allowed to have them on, and if Diwali is one of them or whatever, and you should only be allowed to have them on that date, and it should be at licensed events, and you should need a permit to buy them.
Yes.
Because they're explosives.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it. I'm not allowed to carry a gun. I can carry a banger and light it and throw it at someone. Not that I do, but you know what I mean. It's very odd, isn't it? Very.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous. People hurt themselves every year or every time they're used in some respects.
In the late 80s, early 90s, the stuff I was doing as a teenager with fireworks, I don't know how we didn't kill each other.
No.
Yeah.
And they're extremely bad for the environment.
Yeah.
They let off toxic gases that we breathe in. And then there's a huge amount of waste. It's just.
I've got to admit, though, I love the smell of fireworks. I do. I love that nitroglycerin or whatever it is smelling.
It makes me feel young and naughty smelling fireworks.
Young and naughty.
Jasmine, we're getting suggestions for where we should move to. Northern Ireland, right? And Scotland, it's cheap.
Four doors down from me. Four doors down. Just saying.
We did enjoy it in Wales, to be fair.
We did like Wales.
The
As soon as we entered Wales, Ellen went, "Oh, I like it here."
She probably did. She was like,
Literally, as soon as you got over the bridge, because that bit's quite rubbish. So she's easy.
That soon disappears. That feeling. You soon start to go. Yeah.
The only downside is the distance from close family.
Yeah.
But that's the problem with anywhere we're thinking about.
We're worried about that if we go to Suffolk.
Yeah. We'll end up just staying here.
Probably will. That's right.
What? I sold a CD for £70. I got it for free.
Oh, even better.
Hello.
High five.
Fantastic. Oh, that's a good point from News Junkie there.
Lex, I've just realised that gradually all of your neighbours are moving away. What are you doing? Because, a few months ago it was the house next door that was up for sale, and then the house next door to that was up for sale, and now the house 4 doors up.
To be fair, next door, she only hated me a long time ago, and then.
Did you grow on her? You do that. You grow on people.
Did these people die? Lex?
Yeah.
Collateral damage, Nick. Collateral damage.
And then the house was empty for like a year and a half.
Well, Lex's mum does like gardening.
We've got a very good compost heap.
Disliking neighbours and bumping them off so you don't have any are two very different things.
I can't bump off these ones though because we know them. That wouldn't be fair. See, there you go. There's the proof. Someone that knows me chose to live next door. Okay. See, I'm not all bad. I'm a good neighbour. We gave them jam.
What did you put in the jam?
drugs and cat hair.
Hey,
There's
All
drugs
the
and
jams are made of drugs and cat hair.
that's
Yeah.
why the jam was so moorish that we had.
Oh, must have been.
All that cat hair.
And where your tongue swelled to 3 times its size, Nick.
Oh, thanks,
rubbing
Castle. I keep seeing the N64 in the corner of the room and thinking, damn it, still haven't done that. Okay, positives. Here we go. Peter's going to bring us back into the positives. Friends and family all okay. Plus managed to get out a bit. Mainly fried in the garden. Oh, when it was real hot. Okay.
So what was your highlight, Carla?
Birthday was good. It was great. Yeah, to be able to, yes. The birthday celebrations was, that was probably actually the proper high point of the year.
Well, it was lovely because it was like, oh my God, we're allowed out.
And
Like,
proper chilled and
and
decent weather as well for the majority. All right, I mean, we got rained on when we were barbecuing, and also I didn't have to cook the barbecue, so that was a high point as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was probably
one of our highlights as well.
Yeah. I'm forgetting things that have happened. I must be getting old.
And seeing you all in Nottingham as well. That was good.
because
it seems so long ago, doesn't it? It's the thing. It seems like it was 10 years ago.
That was a good evening. That really was.
oh,
And yeah, when we managed to meet up in Nottingham, that was very different, but very fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, Nick.
Not at all.
No, it's a business trip. It's fine.
You had the legs we were looking for.
Exactly. It was my evil twin.
But we are so far behind. Here is Lainey's positives of the year.
Oh, Lane, you didn't.
Bloody hell, Nicola.
This is what happens when I actually try and read the chat. I'm an hour behind. Positives from this year: the reseller festival again. Yeah, that was huge fun. My birthday. Oh, my birthday. No, your birthday. No, mine. Yours, I assume.
Oh, did you have a birthday this year, Nick?
Say what?
Did you have a birthday this year?
I did. I have one most years, to be fair.
Another one.
You greedy.
Yeah, Laney's channel hop. Blimey. See, that feels like a long time ago already.
And that wasn't even that long ago.
No.
Like, really.
To be honest, I feel like anyone who had a birthday this year should get like a year given back to them.
Do you know what? I
will get a refund.
honestly, my birthday this year was better than my 40th, I think. But I think it's because everything that happened around birthday was like squeezed in. So it seemed like, yay, birthday. Whereas for my 40th last year, everything was like, oh, you do one thing over here with that person, then something over there with that person, and then something over there with family. So it all seemed like too thinly spread out. Whereas like squeezing it all into a short space of time, it's like, yes, party. And it's good fun. And freedom for the whole 10 days that we had.
Oh, it's just jumped to the bottom.
Oh, Mr. Sprout says the 2020 quote of the year goes to Carla with her what would Jimmy Savile do?
What would Jimmy Savile do?
That was definitely one of my favourite moments for sure.
We're not coming out until everybody's forgotten that.
No, that's going to take at least a year.
I keep seeing trailers for a documentary about Jimmy Savile. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Seen it? I won't. I'm in it.
However, Tasty, Belle, she recommended me this other. It's just a YouTube documentary put on there like 6 years ago. It's just called like, Is Jimmy Savile a Wizard? And oh my God, like I thought it was a spoof when I was first watching it. Just they're on about like ley lines and and how he is actually like the devil, and the ring that he wears means a certain thing and stuff. It is completely bonkers, but like fabulous to watch. Absolutely hilarious. I genuinely thought it was a spoof, but apparently not.
On YouTube or mainstream?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, it's literally honestly like, Is Jimmy Savile a wizard? But yes, yes.
I will look that up. That sounds
cracking. I'll send you a link later. It's hilarious.
Oh, guilt says my wife steams the post and the shopping and then wipes them down with back spray. Now I have actually stopped wiping all of the shopping down now. If I do an online shop, it just goes in the cupboard. But I do tend to, like, when you come home with bread or whatever, I wipe it down because it's only a few things.
Because it's Nick that's dirty, not the bread.
Oh, no. Before any rumours start, no.
Yes. Okay. Hi, Leslie. Wishing everyone a happy new year. Take care. Stay safe. Thank you. My highlight was having over 100 items listed at the same time for the first time.
Oh, hey. Oh, that reminds me of something crazy that I might do next week.
Oh.
And I might change my mind. It's actually quite boring kind of crazy, like a really boring, sensible kind of crazy. But I'm thinking I might try and list 500 items in a week. Is that stupid, isn't it?
Holy crap.
Wow.
100 a day?
Well, like 100 a day.
7 days in a week usually, unless they've changed that for 2021.
Well, I'll give myself a couple of days off, or some, like, leeway days, like catch-up days and stuff,
Wow, you're going to get to the end and be like, oh, never again.
Take a month off after that.
Well, no, that's what I'm thinking. I'll do a month's worth of work in a week and then go, which is basically what I did, like, over Christmas. I didn't do a month's worth of work. I just went, sod it all. I've done nothing for ages. But that was good.
I was just giggling at Neil's comment there. But men need danger and stupidity.
We can't help it. It's built into us, being stupid and dangerous. I'm less stupid and dangerous than I used to be when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Well, I'm less dangerous.
You become aware of your own breakability, don't you? It's like that's why you stop climbing trees, because as a kid there's never any chance that you might fall out of a tree, and if you did, you think you'd bounce anyway, and as an adult you go, oh, that curb's a bit high.
Nick's eldest sister, who decides to climb trees and falls out of them, smashing her shoulder. And then last year fell off a ladder trying to put Christmas lights up.
Broke her
collarbone.
But she regressed to, I think she missed out her crazy teenage years because she was busy having kids very young. And then
That sounds quite crazy.
Well, yeah, in a way, but you know what I mean. She wasn't out climbing trees. She wasn't out climbing trees at that point in her life.
She was climbing other things.
Well, yes. But then scroll on, and she split from her husband and found a new man, and then went crazy with him and climbed trees and fell out of them. So, I was quite proud of her for going out getting very drunk at about 40.
Second childhood.
Yeah. But it did involve injuring herself a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what the chat's got to say. Oh, they're still on fireworks in the chat, or maybe I'm too far back.
No, you're miles back.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, they were only on bonfire night at organised events. Yeah. We still somehow managed to buy them. I remember cycling quite far to places that would sell me fireworks.
Yeah, we didn't ever do that.
Alaska. What is this places for us to move to again? Dave's trying to get rid of us.
He really does want rid of you. I don't think they have any internet in Alaska. Can you imagine trying to do a live stream with Andrea outside pedaling to keep the electricity going long enough for you to get online or something?
Surely it would be Ellen. Come on.
I feel like Ellen would say no.
Oh, yeah,
I would totally want to live self-sufficiently if we could.
Oh, you say that.
It's very hard to do.
It's a lot of hard work, and you lose a lot of mod.
business and B, just modern world. But as much as I could, yeah.
See, I don't. I think you dip your toe in and go, "Whoa, that's hard work," and then go.
Yeah. I'll get you to do the digging.
Steve's in.
I'll plant.
Happy New Year's, peeps. All the best for 2021.
Oh, who's that? Snow.
Huh?
We had about 3 flakes of snow in the night. I would love to wake up tomorrow and there'd be snow on the ground. That would be awesome.
No snow here.
Well, it was officially a white Christmas, I heard.
Apparently, there only has to be about 4 flakes falling somewhere in the country for that to be classed as a white Christmas.
Yeah, lies.
I think Louise had some snow on Christmas Day.
Did you want to read Kelly's comment?
Kelly asks a question. Your talk of fireworks got me thinking, with the pandemic in mind, what things that we used to do now seem really weird?
Touching people.
Blowing out candles on a cake. Is that weird? Because we still do that.
Going to a club, necking a random drink, snogging a random person. Because we were all doing that.
Just you, love. Just you. Sharing a cigarette.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Being squeezed in at a bar with strangers.
Oh, yeah. Well, me
No, being
about gigs. How weird will it be when we go back to that and you're like in a venue or whatever and you're squeezed up against people watching a gig?
Us going to a small venue, squeezing ourselves in at the front with complete strangers being breathed on all around. We're so conscious of that now. It's going to be weird going back to that.
Yeah.
Well, Rammstein's been cancelled for the 2nd time now. So I was meant to see Rammstein in June last year, and then it was going to be June this year, and that's been cancelled again. And yeah, the idea of, because Rammstein, that's a heck of a lot of people. And the first time I saw Rammstein, I was like 3rd row, having my face burnt off by all the pyrotechnics. But yeah, being absolutely crushed and stuff. And you just go like, well, that's part of it, isn't it? That's part of it.
The bit where the artiste would crowd surf and, he'd jump off the stage and crowd surf. If he tries that now, the crowd's just going to part.
Don't even joke. I've seen that happen.
That's happened.
Yeah. Oh, man, nasty. Really nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're so conditioned to putting a mask on before we go in a shop now. That's going to be strange when we don't have to do that anymore. It's going to feel weird.
I was thinking today, like, I might just carry that on because, like, it's warm in the cold months, like that's kind of handy. And the whole like not putting makeup on thing, that's cool.
And nobody can see how grumpy or what swear words I'm mouthing at them.
Yeah, totally.
I feel like my eyes put that across quite well.
You're smearing with your eyes.
It is possible because Natalie and I were pulling out of the petrol station earlier on and there was a lady waiting to cross, and I swear that I said to Natalie, did you see the way she looked at us? And she said, well, she had a mask on. I said, yeah, but her eyes were proper rude.
So, yeah, doing them.
Yeah, she proper gave me evils.
Katie just saying about debating to go to the cinema. Oh man, now that's one where I don't understand why we can't do it. They can allocate seats in a cinema.
Can do it. Cinemas are open unless you're in tier whatever.
Unless you're in Wales.
Well, you're different, aren't you? Wales has been closed for months.
Yeah, we haven't had the cinema since like nearly a year.
I don't think the Welsh government actually exists. I think it's the English government pretending to be the Welsh government to try and cut you guys adrift.
I'm not even sure if Wales exists anymore.
I think you might wake up one day and find that the bridges have gone and you're just floating off into whichever bit of sea it is.
They're going to dig a big hole along the border and you'll just float away and merge into Ireland. And then we'll all just go,
oh. That's not so bad.
No,
you'd have a great party over there.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kelly was saying, highlight of 2020, putting a contract down on a house. Hopefully will be done being built in the spring.
Ooh, that is exciting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mike's highlight, finding out he's a great uncle. Wow.
Hey.
Congratulations, Mike.
Yeah. We became great uncle and great auntie as well.
We did.
Yeah.
Little baby Roxy. And she is, I'm biased, but oh my God, she's so cute.
Let me find a photo.
Let's do photos of babies. Oh my God. This is where I get ridiculously soppy about kids.
Photos, yes.
Oh, look at Nina.
Oh, I know Nina.
My favourite Nina picture ever.
Have you got any pictures of cats?
Yeah, she is.
Cats smell and they've got
Here
pear.
she is.
It gets up my nose. Hold on. How do we?
Gets in the jam.
That's a baby.
So that's Becky with her dreadlocks. She's Alison, my sister's daughter.
Can't make it focus, but you get the drift.
I find it hilarious that Alison is now a grandma. Look how cute she is.
Very cute.
Lex is like, take the baby away.
That's not kittens, though, isn't it? I mean, no, she's very cute. Congratulations. But not kittens, though. I do like kittens. I met my my nephew's new girlfriend. My nephew is called Sean, and his girlfriend is called Sean. So that's not at all.
Oh, that's confusing already.
Yeah, and it's the Welsh spelling of Sean as well. So it's Sion, and she's Sian. So
that is going to get really confusing.
yeah.
We've got an Aaron and a Darren in the family, and they get confused all the time. Yeah. And then an Erin and Ellen and an Emma who get confused all the time. And my niece, my brother's daughter, is Ella.
Ellen, Ella, Emma, Erin.
Yeah.
Like, get all them together, and I just go, oi, that one, move.
Small child.
Bad enough.
I like that with my own
baby.
children. I never know their names.
Oh,
But you also, you all of your children, all two of them, are basically just like they're just three letters,
Hmm.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
oh, you've been down there.
A while.
Oh, no, sorry.
We can never notice
Yeah, 'cause
people.
you get hidden behind things.
How are you? I know you've had a horrible couple of weeks.
Yeah, I've had better ones, but I'm here and it's nice to see you all. I was on a Zoom chat with some other friends and then it was like, oh, I'm going to go upstairs and see if they're still going. So,
Oh, are these witchy friends?
Not strictly, but people we would normally meet up with on New Year's Eve, local friends. But thank you so much for the flowers, Nick and Andrea. They arrived so flat packed. I wasn't sure how they were going to pan out, but they've kind of regained a bit of vitality in the last couple of hours. So thank you.
Yeah. It was like through the post. I was worried how long it was going to take to get there. So,
No, they were lovely. They needed a drink when they arrived. They really needed a drink. They were like, I've never seen Drosophila flattened. It was like, oh. But they were lovely.
Good.
So what does a witch do on New Year's Eve? Other than drink lots of champagne.
Well, yes, I've already done some of that, as you might be able to tell. But yes, it's there isn't really a witch do on a New Year's Eve. To be honest, we do Yule, as in the solstice, and then the next one we'll do will be Imbolc, which will be sort of in end of January, beginning of February. So New Year's as such isn't really a thing.
Well, I'm celebrating Kwanzaa. It's the last day of Kwanzaa, which is the African festival that goes from Boxing Day to New Year's Day. Joyous Kwanzaa, my Nubian friends. There we go.
Joyous Kwanzaa.
Joyous Kwanzaa.
It is. Never heard of that.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an African
I
one.
celebrate it, but I've heard of it. So happy Kwanzaa.
Yay.
And congratulations to Carla on nearly getting below that number, that magic number again. We're all rooting for you, you know.
For who? What?
Bloody hard work, though, isn't it?
For Carla getting below
15 cakes,
you'll be on 22 something, won't you, next time?
I hope so.
You will. It's amazing.
Yes, so close. So close. That's going to be
I
awesome.
want 15 cakes, possibly 16.
No, you don't.
Lainey became a great auntie too.
Oh, fabulous.
Wow.
So my brother has been dealing in condoms, right? Japanese condoms, it's his thing, right? And so he left like a load of samples at my house, and I was like, I ain't gonna be using them anytime soon for various reasons. you know. So I gave them to my nephews, and Sean is now going to give them to his brother Tom. And I said, you make sure you do it right in front of your mum and dad, so in front of my sister and brother-in-law, and you make sure you say, like, here you are, here's some condoms for your Uncle Mark and Auntie Lex, just to really embarrass him. It's going to be great.
Japanese ones would surely be
Smaller.
quite small, won't they?
But apparently, according to my brother, who apparently knows about...
Because they're slightly shorter, Carla. That's an assumption.
No, but allegedly...
Don't be making these sweeping assumptions on our channel.
Allegedly, Japanese appendages are on the smaller side.
Oh,
Oh, I've heard. But their condoms are the best in the world, apparently, because they're really thin but very
There
strong.
you go.
Small but beautifully wrapped.
Yeah. Oh, they are actually. They've got like little cartoons on them and stuff. They're very cute.
Fabulous.
Kawaii.
where's this going?
We're talking about the
I'm
Japanese.
sorry, your channel appears to have been hijacked.
Oh, I literally... I thought that
Apologies to any well-hung Japanese men who happen to be watching.
we
It,
talked about
I'm only going with the allegation, the allegedly. It's not, you know.
Wow. I bet they do ones with pictures of cartoons on the actual thing as well, though.
Yes,
Hello Kitty.
they do. They
Oh.
do. It's called something.
Hello. Oh, yes. I'm a bit slow, but wow. If they don't, they should. That would sell.
No, they do. I mean, this is Japan. Like, of course they do. They have vending machines with girls' knickers in them, you know. So
You can get anything in a vending machine in Japan, can't you? Like anything. They're basically done away with the concept of ordinary shopping and just put everything in a machine.
have you seen the smart car vending machines?
You
No.
get a car out of it.
Yeah, smart car vending machines. They're like obviously the story of like you know, like they're like multi-story building kind of height. But yeah, literally like
So you save up all your pennies and turn up with your bucket of coins and just
yeah, they give it forever. Yeah. But it's like a big Ferris wheel of cars, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'll have B3. Yeah.
what a claw goes and grabs it by the roof.
Oh my god, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Especially if you like put your money in, so you
Are
put
you,
like
sure, Lex, are you sure you didn't go to London and sit by the Millennium Wheel on drugs?
I think she might just have been to a scrapyard and got confused.
Google it. Honestly, Google it. It is bloody real. In fact, I think there is one in London as well. I'm sure if you're driving into Hammersmith, there's one there as well.
Wow.
So there.
Now, Neil has put, I subbed to most of you this year, and I want to know who he didn't sub to.
Don't sub to me. Don't sub to me. You know.
Oh, that's just confusing. Kirsten and Carsten. That's not going to work out well.
Joan's highlight.
What? Joan?
Just
Oh,
above there.
Joan, highlight for me, finding out I have another great-grandson on the way due in April. Let's hope I can have snuggles by then.
And also, can we just say, lockdown baby? Who's lockdown? Yeah,
Some people didn't go out for their exercise, did they?
I got to stay in for their exercise. Yeah.
It's
That
only,
might have been a viewer.
Someone messing around.
I just wanted to see you go.
They said something and hung up, but I couldn't work out what it was. Probably very rude.
They were saying boobies.
You should. Yeah.
No caller ID.
I'm trying to put it by the mic. Oh, I
There's
can't.
no
Put it on speaker.
How do I turn it
I
on?
don't know if people actually want to hear anything rude, do they? So.
Well, we did
That's best
invite
not.
Lex. I mean,
I know, right?
Why are we all here?
how do I turn it on?
I am just going to Google car vending machine now.
That has to be a thing.
I was trying to.
In the chat said that there's a couple in the USA.
Carvana. There you go. That's But seriously, there's one. I'm sure there's one in London.
Oh, we're getting another niece
We are, yes.
Where from? The niche shop.
from a vending machine, Lex.
vending machine called Katie.
I should imagine one of those grabby things. Ah, it's a baby.
And then going, oh, that's not the one I was going for. I was going for that other one back there. Now we got this one.
Oh, and also you shouldn't use the grabbers to grab them because they've got those soft spots, haven't
No.
Uh,
So I'm getting to the point where there are comments about your comments, Carla.
Neil says he's subbed to all the on-screen talent, which I think is another very careful way of saying it might not.
This one. Yeah. I've subbed to all the on-screen talent. Well,
That could leave out half of us at least, couldn't it?
Yeah.
That's slightly confusing. Oh dear.
Oh,
Did anyone else wake up to the happy Christmas present of a headless squirrel?
Just you.
ooh,
Just me, yes. My cat had caught a squirrel. It might have been there for hours. I was underneath. I peered underneath the sideboard in the dining room and saw the legs of a squirrel. You know, kind of like spread-eagled as you were. Realised the squirrel had no head. Revolting.
Didn't even wrap it for you. Some Christmas gift.
No.
In a bow.
Disgusting.
There's always time for a bow.
But why did your husband think that was a good gift idea?
Well, funnily enough, I think it was my husband is not that awful. No.
Is it for a recipe? Leg of squirrel, eye of newt.
Well,
Apparently,
yeah.
no.
So George has said, George Ellison, this is highlight of my year, bought a dream car in Feb, engaged in April, and obviously the best discovering your channel. See, we
Take it as fiance's not reading this.
That's the highlight. So it was like car, engaged, Nick and Andrea.
Oh, look.
Wow. Oh, Richard's in. Yeah, I spoke to Richard the other night, and he thinks he's on the mend, which is positive. Had a shocking couple of weeks. So yeah.
Yes. Now that brings me to, I was going to wait until the end of our stream, but I'll do it now because many of you will have heard of Hannah in our community. A lot of you, if you came to the Hitchin meetup, she was there, so you possibly met her. She's been having pretty awful Christmas. Her lovely little daughter Grace was diagnosed with leukemia, and really sad. But on the positive note, she has had her first amount of chemotherapy and has responded really well to that, and she's come home now for New Year. So we wanted to support Hannah, and there is a GoFundMe that's set up by one of her friends or one of her family members, somebody that she knows, in order to just help her, because she's a single mum. She's got 3 kids, and I think the GoFundMe is just to be able to help her through this time, so she doesn't have to worry about having to earn money because she's a reseller like we are. She can spend more time looking after her kids, and so if you want to support Hannah in any way, the link to the GoFundMe is in the description box below.
Have you put that in?
I've put it in the description box. It's below the video. If anybody is able to, just popping it in the chat, that would be really great as well. So yeah, we just wanted to really support Hannah, and you know, if we could do more, we would at this time, because it's a worrying time, but yeah, positive that the first round of chemotherapy has gone well. So yeah.
Oh, Daryl's put the link in the chat as well. Thanks, Daryl.
Yeah, thank you, Daryl.
She looks like a little fighter as well, doesn't she? Like she's.
Say that again, Lex.
She looks like a little fighter as well, doesn't she?
Yeah, a little cutie.
Yeah. She's got some attitude. It looks like her mum. The mum's super lovely. Like, yeah, we met in Hitchin.
Yeah, Hannah's lovely.
But she's really nice. Yeah. Poor girl.
Thank you so much, Phil. By the way, just noticed today has been my highest sales day all year. Really?
Wow.
Blimey.
On a high.
Never saw that coming. So have a drink with me, as your channel has helped a lot.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you. Cheers. Happy
Thanks
New
for the
Year.
super chat. Yeah, we've had a trickle of sales. We have not done any work really since whenever it was, since we downed tools. But we've carried on selling, and I've just been fulfilling orders, so that's all I've been doing really. But had a few go out today, and we'll be back on it as soon as we can be bothered.
I've done my first load of listing today, first since like the beginning of December. I haven't done any.
We've had a whole week off. We're almost forcing ourselves not to work on these. Yeah.
There's lots of messages. Sorry, I was just going to say there's a few messages for Hannah and Grace.
Yeah.
So the link should be below, and it's in the chat now if people want to go over and help out.
Yeah, Ashley's popped it in as well, the link there as well.
There you go.
Brilliant.
Thank you, guys.
I did make one actually about how much YouTube makes us on a specific video. I've not done one about how much it earns generally. I'm not worried about sharing that. I might make a video. It's been good this year, I'll give you that.
Who do we know that made one? Was it Margaret? Maybe I'm thinking of some maybe an American.
I think Rally Roots did one.
Rally Roots did one, yeah. What astonished me about that was the amount that they make from their I've got no, hang on, this is not a sentence, bear with.
Affiliate links.
That's it. Their Amazon affiliate links, that their income through Amazon affiliates is massive. Absolutely. I'm like, whoa.
Yep.
Really, really huge affiliate income there.
Affiliates is huge for some people base their whole business model on that sort of stuff. I mean, we dabble in it and we don't really promote it, but it makes us a couple of grand a year just from having it there.
I am heading towards my second lot of £30 this year. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to make it by the end of the year because the end of the year is in about 2 hours time, 3 or 4 hours time. But I nearly made £60 through Amazon affiliate links this year alone. £60 nearly.
Just think what that could get you
in 1924.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's one of the easiest ways to make a tiny bit of revenue, and it doesn't cost the person clicking anymore. That's the beauty of it. They make their transaction exactly as they would. You do nothing for having the link there, and you get paid. It's like, whoa, hello.
It doesn't matter if they go and buy something else, then is it? As long as they click through the link.
Yeah, it's a certain length of time after they have gone through your link. Anything they purchase gives you a tiny percentage, but I don't know what the length of time is.
Yeah, and when I remember, and I'm going to go onto Amazon, I know I'm going to buy something, I try and remember to find someone's channel who's got links that I want to support, and then they get that 50p or whatever it is. It's just remembering to do it is the thing.
Just wanted to read out Moira's comment there. She says, big happy new year from Moira in Belfast and my twin Denise too. Thanks for a great year, guys. You were brilliant. Thank you, Moira. No, Merry Christmas, I need to say.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year to you too.
Christmas all year round, Andrea. It's okay.
Yorkshire Wanderer. Is that a new name to the channel? I don't know.
I don't know, I might
Yorkshire Wanderer. They're the Yorkshire Wanderer.
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire Wanderer.
Thank you for the super chat. Keep up the good work and useful videos.
It's to Yorkshire Wanderer. To Yorkshire.
Okay.
I can honestly say I don't understand the whole affiliate links, but all of it, I just don't get it. And I know I could watch some videos on it and maybe understand it, but it just seems like effort, which I know will pay off eventually.
It's no effort.
It was extremely easy to set up, and you know how much I struggle with stuff like that. It was really easy to set up.
Right, put it this way, we have a description thing that's below all of our videos automatically, because you can make that an auto thing, or it's a copy and paste the whole lump. So you only have to list the things that you use or recommend once.
I tried setting it up, and there was hoops that I had to jump through, and I was like, I don't understand this. I don't like it. Make it go away.
To be fair, doesn't that sound just like me when I'm trying to do anything new? I cry and scream and throw things out the
like
window.
me with the thing that I downloaded yesterday that has upset the microphone today.
It's like, I just want to do a thing. I want to do the thing.
Yeah. I know. I get so annoyed with it when it's something that should be easy and it doesn't work.
That's why it took us like 2 years to make a T-shirt or two available.
Now that was just us talking about things and not doing them.
But we've sold lots of T-shirts. Who knew that was the thing? It's like, your mugs. How many mugs?
Yay!
Oh, fantastic.
Awesome.
Heather's wearing Nick and Andrea's merch.
I am.
Wow.
One of my Christmas presents for me, so yes. Lovely. But it's under a big jumper because it's bloody freezing.
Oh, fantastic.
So there we go. They are great T-shirts. Buy one from these guys.
Yay.
Excellent.
Yeah, quickly. I know you just highlighted Kirsten's comment. How many of those mugs did you end up selling, if you don't mind me asking? Because that went really well for you, didn't it?
Sorry, was that me? I was somewhere else. I was in the chat, reading the chat, listening to Phil talk about free money. Can I have the question again, please, Bob?
You produced a bunch of mugs and they did really well. Were you surprised and how well did they
I was
do?
astonished by how well they did. They did incredibly well. And if anybody wants a discounted one, I've got about 10 left.
Yeah.
Was that a one-off thing or are you going to do that again?
I think I probably drained the well dry on that one. I don't think anybody else wants a mug with my mug on it. So I think that was probably a one-off.
I think Lex and I are the only people who own the WWJSD.
I think I sold about 4 of those. So.
Limited editions. Exactly.
Sue Bad Wolf has definitely got one.
Yeah, special. Very special.
She's also got the buddy one as well, isn't she?
Yeah, try explaining that to a 14-year-old.
Exactly. Right.
I highlighted Kirsten's comment. She says, my shop looks so big now without the Christmas decorations, getting it ready to open on Saturday.
Oh,
Yes.
you can open. Oh, wow.
Lucky you.
Wow. Yeah.
It's been a huge struggle for our friends that are in retail. Obviously, Kirsten, Zahir and Beck, who chose to open a shop during this whole thing.
So it's their own stupid fault.
And Edward as well. Yeah.
Classic Zahir timing. So, yeah, I mean, going back to what we were saying before, we are very aware of how lucky in a way we were that we could carry on in some form or another, right? So we did okay.
But yeah. Mike says, I set up an affirmation account, didn't hear a penny.
I think Phil was
over there.
Hello. Very embarrassed now.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Phil was just saying about, like the taking the P out of me because I'm like, I don't like it, but it's free money and stuff. I'm surprisingly not very money motivated. If like money versus effort, like this, they really got to balance out. It's effort. I'm like, I don't like it.
But you see, that's the thing. It's actually just one little bit of effort at the front, and then it just sits there.
So are babies. Just saying.
One thing we really need to make clear is that even though, yes, we all do make a little bit of money, and not a huge amount, but a little bit of money from YouTube, the reason why we all do it is because we love it. It's because
I'm due to get
connect with people, and we enjoy doing it and creating.
Yeah, that's it. The live that Lex and I do on a Sunday morning makes no money. It makes no money. You don't make a lot of money from live streams at the best of times, and it brings in no money, honestly, like pennies. So anybody who goes, they're only in it for the money, we do that because that is our time to interact. So you don't get anything. Yeah, you get now. That one, and thing is that one for me is the one that is set in stone as well. I do that because that is my interaction live. That's the one where I get to talk to people and see how everyone is, and actually talk to the community, talk to my friends and so on and so forth. Sorry,
There's a lot of joy.
Alexis fans, absolutely, yeah.
fans.
Take care, Edward. I'll speak to you soon, mate.
I'm gonna get my biggest ever YouTube payout this month or next month, whenever it comes.
Ooh.
Pounds,
How much?
How much?
200.
Wow, I drum rolled through your actual total then. I was drum rolling and you went too soon.
Pounds.
Are you going to do anything particular with it?
I'm thinking maybe I'll put that towards a GoPro. Not like there's anything to film at the moment. Like, oh, here's me doing the washing up.
You're under the
GoPro
water.
all day.
But yeah,
Here's a fellow.
but yeah, so it just hears me start, to tell you. But I might buy a GoPro because they're fun.
Computer kicked me off. Computer said no.
Ah, it's wine.
I do have to go because I have to go and finish off some food.
Yeah,
We will be wrapping
Happy
up
New
shortly
Year, Heather.
anyway because I think Lainey's starting about 9, right?
9, I think, yeah.
Right, yeah, I'll catch you a bit later.
Yeah.
Daniel says, my son was born in February, right before all of this happened. Being furloughed, I've spent an amazing amount of time bonding, which I wouldn't normally have done. Every cloud has a silver lining. Absolutely.
It does.
Yes.
It does.
Yes. Mike says, autocorrect gone wrong. But that was actually a very funny joke.
I didn't quite get it, but it made you laugh. So
Unintentional.
Affirmations are things you talk out loud, don't you?
Yeah.
He didn't hear a penny, so I just thought it was a great joke. It's like a Christmas joke.
I understood the joke, even if it wasn't one.
It was good. I'm doing YouTube to help me practice communicating better and building my social confidence.
Go, Becca.
I think my communication has gotten worse and my social confidence has also gotten worse. I can't imagine being in a room full of people now.
I'm never going to be allowed to be in a room full of people again, so it's not going to be a problem.
True. Yeah.
This time next year, Rodney will be in tier 62.
I couldn't believe when I did that sales thing this morning because I just felt the urge and thought those wonderful boots that I bought when we had the big reseller meetup in Hitchin for a £5 and I sold them for like 80 quid or something. I thought, but I've had those fucking things for ages. We need a proper meetup again. And one day we will.
We will do, yeah.
yeah.
And it also shows that if you just hold on, so there's that buyer for everything.
Yes.
Yes.
So Keely thinks she should get the GoPro and strap it to the cat.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Right.
also, Azumi might not agree with me on that one.
We'd get even more close-ups of her bumhole then.
Oh.
What,
That's
not
great.
only if you strap it to a bumhole. I mean, what are you
No,
talking
because
about?
cats spend a lot of time grooming, don't they? So,
She is actually doing right now.
yeah. And they do that whole legs akimbo, how on earth are you bending like that thing, don't they, cats?
And then we get very
Have you got any bones? How is that working? So yeah, you get some terrible camera angles.
but lovely cat bum though.
Oh, Val has a channel. I have a YouTube channel to back up my shop. It is knitted and yarn related at the moment. I've not earned anything from it yet. YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint.
Oh,
It's
God,
a long time before you earn anything, isn't it?
I don't earn anything, but I don't care because it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't pay out until you get it pays out at 60 quid. Once you've earned 60 quid, you'll get a payout in that next month. And I think it took me 6 months to get to my first 60 quid. 6 months after I reached the monetized point, not 6 months from starting YouTube. So all that time to get to the point where you were monetized, and then another 6 months after that before I'd earned enough to get any kind of payout.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about scale. Yeah, you see, GoPro strapped to Mummy Lex. See what a Mummy Lex actually gets up to.
I
Eh?
dread the thing.
in the life.
Where does she go? What does she do?
You know what? She's had her letter through today going like, "Oh, you like you're shielding now. Stay in the house." So so she ain't going anywhere.
Oh.
But I can still strap a GoPro to her and just see her pottering around the house.
Making jam, making chutney.
Jam over here.
Actually, I think that would probably be a really popular video, one of Mummy making the jam.
It
Yeah.
would. I keep telling her this. I'm like, Mum, you've had a request for jam again. And she's like, no, it's really easy. It's just fruit and sugar. I'm like, Mum, people need instructional videos on like how to read a label and stuff. Okay. So people will watch it,
I'd
Is
watch it just because it's your mum, to be fair.
Yeah.
Not too bothered about the jam.
He is kind of cute. You know.
Okay, well, I think we will wrap up and then we're going to send everyone over to Lainey. So Big Girls Really Do Cry. Go over there. Not sure what we'll be up to, but we're going to try and join in.
Yeah. I'm going to go and
Quizziness.
grab some dinner first.
Yeah.
Food.
At 9 o'clock, the plan is for that. So
Oh, right.
has anyone actually got any, before we go, we've got a couple of minutes. Has anyone actually put any plans in place? It's a bit tricky for this year, but anything you want to try and achieve this year coming?
I'm joining the gym.
Ugh.
You're joining a gym?
I'm going back to the gym. I joined a few years ago, and I'm going back this year. If it's open, I'm joining. If it's not, I'm not.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm going back to the gym to try and start making it all a bit more workable, and
Get stronger.
So is that on lifting things or walking machines? What do you do down there?
Treadmill, stationary bike. I will have a go at the rower machine, but I don't know if my knee will manage the rower machine anymore. I used to be right on it, but I don't know if my knee can hack that now.
Yeah.
And the cross trainer, but again, that's
Oh, not the big, like that one.
No.
Yeah.
So I've got to avoid. I've got to work on what the knee will do.
And
Yeah.
all the ligaments around the joints. You've got to strengthen the muscles around the joints to give you that. You'll get stronger. It's fantastic, Carla. Brilliant.
I'm not looking forward to it. I've got
No,
it.
yeah. Fair enough.
Swimming. We'll go swimming.
I can't go swimming at the moment until you don't have to lane swim at a social distance, because my swimming is so bad that I cannot swim at the prescribed speed to stay the right distance away from people. So I will either be holding up the poor bugger behind me. Well, I will. I'll just be holding up the poor bugger behind me because I'll be thrashing about and not maintaining the correct distance and whatever. And they'll be trying to hold back. And so until I find somewhere I can have a lane of my own and just trundle up and down at my own terrible speed.
Well, they have like a slow lane and a medium and a
Not at
fast
the
where we used to
They
go.
need a is she drowning lane, because that's how I look when I'm swimming. I look like someone who might be drowning.
I'm a really
Okay.
slow swimmer as well. I hate lane swimming.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking. I want to do a marathon again, so I've been talking about walking. I'm not flashy like George Ross, who's apparently running one. Wow. So we're talking about getting fit again.
Start a walking training again.
Mind you, it nearly killed us 3 years ago, and we're now 3 years older and a lot more unfit. So
Is it that long ago that you did the?
It will be 3 years this summer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a thought for us. And I want to do Etsy. I want to get involved in Etsy with my vintage toys and electronic.
Car parts. My vintage car parts.
Not all yours, you know.
I just want to say thank you for that lovely comment. Alice, got a comment from Alice saying congrats on buying pottery and porcelain and really going out of your comfort zone. So thank you, Alice. Yes, I've really enjoyed learning about that, and I'm still learning.
Ooh.
So yeah,
And
more of the same this year.
we were also talking yesterday about you've kind of dropped clothing in a kind of big way, and we're thinking of clearing all of the clothing out.
Well, I don't know about all of it. The stuff I haven't. I've said this to you. The stuff I haven't listed yet, I might still list.
Oh, right.
I'm talking about clearing my shop out.
Yeah.
Of stuff that's just sticky and not sticky. I haven't got jam all over it.
Yeah.
Might have jam and chutney.
Yeah.
So,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Samson's asking, how do you know Lex? But I don't know if she's asking you guys how you know Lex, or whether she's saying to Lex, how do you know about something Lex might have said?
I know nothing.
Oh.
We met in a dream.
I stumbled across your videos when you very first started. And then you were doing videos from your old shop and they were hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
And then I stopped being hilarious, and now I just go, oh, here's me, I've got really bad hair, and that's pretty much the content.
You haven't got bad hair.
Well, not today, that's because I'm clean today, but on every other day of the week, I'm like, and that's pretty much it. I make videos about, look at me, I've done nothing and I've got bad hair.
We love your videos, Lex.
It's real. We like real.
Thanks. I've got no teeth.
Okay. So everyone go over to Laney's either now or sometime between now and midnight. I think she's going to see us all the way through. And we'll see you over there. If you're not going to join us, we wish you all a prosperous and joy-filled 2020.
Joy-filled, Happy New Year. Yes. Merry Kwanzaa and Happy Hogmanay.
Joyous Kwanzaa.
Cheers,
Thank you, brothers. Yay.
And we'll see you all on the other side.
That's a bit permanent.
Of the next year.
Nobody die. Nobody die in the meantime. We'll see you next year.
Please don't.
Bye.
I'm going to easily YouTube the next minute everyone's dying. Oh dear.
Oh God.